that. Alrighty. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close the chat. We're going to go ahead and get started. All right, here's our agenda, just the vision, mission, of course, the funniest history joke ever. Lesson 1.03, 4, and 5. Just going to talk about what's next in the course calendar. Here's a heads up right now. The first grade assignment, the 1.09, will be discussed on Monday in class. I will go over that and talk about how to write it and how to do a good job so that you can be fabulous. And then we'll have our exit survey. All right, I'm going to go ahead and record.
Recording started.
And we're going to move forward. So, all right. Is there anyone who might possibly want to volunteer to read our fabulous mission or vision statement? Any one person, just a brave soul out there. I'll give you some extra credit. Raise your hand if you want to. All right. Darianne, I think I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and give you that privilege. Just give me 1 second to also open up the audio so that more than one person can talk at the same time. All right. You should be able to go ahead, Darianne, and why don't you go ahead and read the vision? It's shorter. All right, Darianne, it doesn't really look like your mic is working, so anyone else want to volunteer real quick? You might have to do an audio check. All right. I'm sorry. We'll get you next time, all right? Awesome. Thanks, though. Okay. I will just go ahead and read it then. All right. Vision, through a combination of research-based, individualized, and specialized curriculum and instruction in the home, online conferencing with a certified teacher, and access to a community of experts in science and technology, our students will emerge as confident leaders of the digital age. All right. Okay, Jalen, that's fine. Just watch the recording. Thanks for letting me know. All right, riddle of the day, and I'm going to open up the chat for this. I know you guys are going to think it's super funny. All right, so why were the early days of history called the Dark Ages? Why were the early days of history called the Dark Ages? The chat is open. I hope you have some super funny and fabulous answers. Go ahead and throw them up there for me. Come on. We have no light because there were wars. What else do we have? Let's see. Can we pop anything else? Thinking no light also. Didn't have any technology. All right, good. All right, let me close that up, and we're going to go ahead and see what the true answer is. Oh, haha, there were so many nights. Super funny, guys. I know you're laughing like this little chickadee right here. All right, super funny. I know you don't have to tell me. It's awesome. All right. Our objectives, I'm not going to go through them. They're the same thing that they were on Monday. So just have them posted there for you. And we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. We talked a little bit before about how history is kind of studied. And so now we're going to kind of go into the different findings that were discovered. So we're starting way, way back. So archaeologists have helped historians understand
A sentence that can be translated into an equation is made up of three parts: a phrase you can write as an expression, followed by a word or phrase that describes equality, followed by another phrase you can write as an expression.